allá en Cupe Alto y lo Mejía en Vega Baja. ¡Que gocen! ¡Sí! Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Bomba, bomba está presente, aquí lo canta mi gente. Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Baila, baila.
Hello everyone, Charles Walhingford back again, and I'm here going to talk to you about my top 10 cigars of the year in the past 10 years. Now, I'm going to go a little bit past 10 years only because I can't include Cohiba Behike, and we know how hard and expensive that cigar is, hard to get, and how expensive that cigar can be. So fortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to have it, but I've had every single one besides that, including 2008. Right now, I'm smoking the cigar of the year of 2019. So we're going from 2019. We're going 2008 to 2018. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And today we have the Aging Room Cuatro Nicaragua. Again, cigar of the year 2019. Correct. All right, let's go ahead and start with number 10. Number 10 is the Perez Carrillo EP Carrillo Encore Majestic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, that was last year's. Yeah, it was last year's. Yeah, I rated number 10. To me, it was a miss. I didn't find it to be that special. I didn't. And you know what the telltale sign is? The fact that you can find this in most cigar lounges. Usually, when a cigar gets Cigar of the Year, it flies off the shelves and stays off the shelf. I can find some right now without a problem on the shelf. That's a telling sign. That means I'm not crazy. Sorry, I like the Historia, and a lot of you, I believe, would agree with me. The La Historia is a better cigar. Anyway, let's go to number 9, and that is 2008 Casa Magna Colorado, and that was in the Robusto size. A lot of you are like, who? Exactly. That was a good cigar. Very good cigar. Cigar of the year, maybe there wasn't that much competition out there. A lot of people missed on this one, meaning a lot of people never talk about this cigar. It's overlooked, and it's a reason. It wasn't spectacular, and there's a lot of spectacular cigars out there on this list and been Cigar of the Year, and that's why it's forgotten. So, number 8, 2015 Cigar of the Year, my father, La Bijou 1922 in the torpedo size. I liked it. It just wasn't a serious head turner. It's a very good cigar, very well made. It's a favorite of many cigar lovers and everything else. It's just, it's not better than the other ones I'm about to talk about. That's all I can say. It's a very good cigar. I've done a video about that cigar. I've had it before. It's a great cigar. Number 8. Number 7. Number 7, 2011 Cigar of the Year, Alec Bradley Prensado. The Prensado is one of my favorite cigars of all time. Excuse me, that was in the Churchill size. You can find these anywhere because it's been a while, 2011, and it's worth it. It's worth checking out. If you haven't had one yet, you definitely need to have one, or 2 or 3. That should be a cigar that everyone should have in their way of learning about cigars. That should be their journey. Having a Prensado at some point is what you need to do if you're new to cigar smoking. One of your goals is to have a Prensado to go along your journey. All right, number 6, that is the 2012 Cigar of the Year, My Father de las Antillas. Yeah, My Father's been on here a couple times. That's in the Toro size, by the way. Maybe they're really good. Maybe they're underrated on how great of a company they are. I think they're one of the best around. A lot of times people overlook them for Padron, Davidoff, Arturo Fuente, but shoot, they've been Cigar of the Year twice in this list alone in the last 10 years. So go out and find this. You can go out and find this cigar right now, and it is the lowest cost of this whole list. That should tell you something. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a cigar to get a really, really, really good cigar. The cigar that's supposedly better than every cigar of that year. So you don't have to break your bank to have a good cigar, and that proves it right there. By the way, the distilled aged beverage of today, it's a Ron Barcelo 30th year anniversary. It's a pretty good one too. You should definitely check that one out. Worth the money, absolutely. All right, halfway through, number 5, 2017 Cigar of the Year, Arturo Fuente Don Carlos, Eye of the Shark. Extremely hard to find. It's a very good cigar, but is it worth the price tag of around $40 or $50? And that's why a lot of people don't give it its due, because it's, lack of better term, is overpriced. Definitely overpriced. It's not a $40 or $50 cigar. It's a $15, $20 cigar, and it's very good for a $15 or $20 cigar. Absolutely very good. It's just supply and demand, and for some reason people love to want that cigar, and I truly believe it's the Vitola. The Vitola is not easy to find. There are other Don Carlos of the same blend. People would say it's not, but I would say it is. The same blend that are easier to find. So I don't know, but I still liked it. I liked it a lot. So let's go on to number 4. We're getting close to the end. Number 4 is the Padron Family Reserve 1964 45 year. The 45 year anniversary is simply the Vitola. It's not. It doesn't come out at a certain time. They all came out around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. But that one was Cigar of the Year in 2009. That was a hell of a cigar. I was so surprised when I finally had this cigar, how good it was. A lot of times I avoid having Padron because Padron is just too safe. Everybody smokes them. I want to be the guy that tells you that this hidden gem is good, not this cigar that everybody has is good. That's easy to tell you Padron is good, but it's just as easy to tell you this cigar was really, really good. All right, going to the top 3. 2016 Cigar of the Year, the Flor Dominicana Andalusian Bull. Now this is very similar to the Eye of the Shark, where you have a hard time finding this cigar, and the price is definitely gone up because of that. Luckily, it's still within a reasonable price range, around $20 right now, but pretty soon I'm pretty sure it's going to go over that, and it's going to start not being worth that much. However, it is very good. It's very good. It's the blend is wonderful. It's a smooth, tasty cigar, and it doesn't blow your socks off or knock your socks off in the sense of strength, where a lot of La Flor Dominicana has done in the past. If you can get your hands on it, definitely give it a try, but it's going to be hard. Almost the number one in my book, but can't get number one because you'll see what number one is. But number two, Monte Cristo, Cuban Monte Cristo, number two. Guys, I talked about Prensado. The Prensado is a cigar you should definitely have in your journey, especially if you're new to cigars. That is one you should have. This Monte Cristo number two is the cigar, the Cuban Monte Cristo number two, because there is now a non-Cuban Monte Cristo number two. That cigar, that the Cuban Monte Cristo number two, is the cigar you should have for your first Cuban. To know what a Cuban cigar should taste like, that's the one you should have. That's the one that should start your journey on the Cuban side. It's right there. It's perfect. Great cigar. Highly recommend it. Try it. Man. And it's not as hard to find as Cubans go, especially if you live in a place where Cubans are readily available. All right, number one, if you know anything about me, if this is not your first video, you probably can guess what I would say is number one in my book for cigar of the year, of all cigars of the year, and that is the Oliva Serie V Melanio. God, I can't say that. Camera's on and messes me up every time. Melanio. This Oliva Serie V Melanio, not Maduro, but the regular Sumatran wrapper. That is the best cigar of the year. I wouldn't say by far, but definitely that's number one. My favorite cigar of all time, and there's a reason for it. Distinctive flavor, distinctive look, distinctive everything. Definitely find that cigar, which isn't hard to find. That's another wonderful thing. It's not hard to find. It's not overpriced. It is worth every penny, and it's great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I said I would tell you how this cigar is. Not blowing my socks off. It's not. It would be towards the bottom, honestly. It really would. It would be towards the bottom amongst cigars of the year. It's still a good cigar. Maybe we'll talk about this another time, or the politics behind cigar of the year on another video. Other than that, hey guys, I'm going to start saying this more often, but support your favorite YouTuber. I do. You should too. Any way you can. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment, definitely I want to hear what you would think is your top cigar of the year. And I would like to extend to you, please share this video if you liked it. And if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm Charles Walhingford. All the cigars of the year, technically, or how I would spend my money.